Hello, dear listeners. Today, we're diving into a fascinating structure in the English language known as the cleft sentence. We'll explore how to emphasize specific parts of our sentences. Are you ready? Let's get started.
So when you say cleft sentence, what exactly does that mean? Like, why do we even need this kind of structure?
Great question. A cleft sentence is a structure used to highlight a specific part of a sentence. There isn't a direct equivalent in Turkish, but you can think of it as a way to bring attention to something we particularly want to emphasize. For example, instead of saying he met John in the park with a cleft sentence, we can say, the person he met in the park was John. This way, we're putting the spotlight on John.
I see. So it's like we're making it clearer who he met. But how does this work in everyday conversations?
Excellent point. Cleft sentences are particularly useful when we want to emphasize something. For instance, if we take the sentence, they called me yesterday, we can transform it into the day they called me was yesterday. This draws the listener's attention to the word yesterday.
Ooh, that's really interesting. So it's kind of like a communication strategy, right?
Absolutely. Cleft sentences help us communicate more effectively. Imagine a friend telling you a story and you say, the person who was there that day was Ahmed. This emphasizes Ahmed's important role in the story.
Okay. So you mentioned there are two types of these structures, right?
Yes, that's correct. There are two main types, it cleft and what cleft. In the it cleft structure, we use the formula, it is, was, that. For example, we can change he loves chocolate to what he loves is chocolate.
That makes a lot of sense. But how does the what cleft structure work?
What cleft is used to emphasize an action or situation. The formula is what is was. For instance, we can change I need a new phone to what I need is a new phone.
Ooh, that's also super interesting. So we can make our sentences more impactful with these structures. But is it hard to use them?
Actually, it gets easier with practice. Now, let's try transforming some regular sentences into cleft sentences. For example, we can change he loves chocolate to what he loves is chocolate.
That sounds fun. Do you have any other examples?
Of course. We can change they called me yesterday to the day they called me was yesterday. This way, we're emphasizing an important point.
Ooh, that's really great. So, how can we use these structures in our daily conversations?
Fantastic question. In your daily conversations, you can use these structures whenever you want to emphasize an important point. For example, if you tell a friend, the person who was there that day was Ahmed, you're highlighting Ahmed's significant role in the story.
That makes a lot of sense. So we can strengthen our communication with these structures. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Today, we learned about the cleft sentences structure in English. This structure is a fantastic tool for emphasizing parts of your sentences. Don't forget to practice and try using this structure in your daily conversations. Until next time.
Goodbye. This was really fun.